Hey everybody, we're going to go through 2 review questions to hopefully clarify your understanding of expected value, which is an important idea in the Probability Models 1 notes. This idea actually came up recently while I was out running, so I know that we hadn't been in school and things like that, but the expected value or the weighted average is actually a very important idea. It takes into account how often things occur when it's averaging things. While I was out on a run, I accidentally, while I was stopping at a road, pressed the wrong button and my watch stopped my workout. And unfortunately, you can't undo that. So I started up a new workout or a new run after I had crossed the road and let traffic pass. And so I have these 2 different pieces to my run for that day. The first segment that I went on was actually a little bit shorter. It was only 1.66 miles, and you can see here that my average pace was a 7:38. But after I stopped my watch and I started the second part of my run, I went further. I had more distance to cover on that portion of my run, which was 3.36 miles, because I was going for a total of 5 miles during that workout. Now, my pace in that latter portion was actually a 7:43. If you just took the 2 times and tried to average those things, 7:38 and 7:43, you would be at about a 7:40 pace. But that's not true if you take into account how long each part of my run was. So can you figure out what my weighted average or what the expected value for my pace while I was running this workout? Keep in mind that if you know the first part was 1.66 miles out of the 5 total, and then the second portion was 3.36 out of the 5 miles total, that is going to help you figure out the expected value. I'll go ahead and I'll post those solutions here in a few days, but I want you to try to work through how you would get the average pace, the true average. So here's a problem. Let's say the first 10 games of your basketball season, you're actually having a pretty good streak at the line. In 5 of those games, you're shooting 80%. 3 of those first 10 games, you're shooting 60%, and then 2 games out of those 10 are only 50%. What would be the expected value for your free throw percentage over those first 10 games? Can you figure it out? Keep in mind, you shot more games at a higher percentage than you did at a lower percent like 50 or 60%. How does that factor into your answer? I'll post the solution later. Good luck!